Welcome back to your host GF Week 4 NFL recap. You know what? Offense is picking up. Still some shit quarterback play, but let's get into it. Starting with the Bengals. Great quarterback play again. Joe Burrow, but you should. It's the Carolina Panthers. They're trash. 34-24. Still don't trust the Bengals defense. We'll find out next week. 2-2 Ravens. They're hot after the big win against the Bills, which we're going to get into. Since he's got work to do, they're not going to make the playoffs. Saints Falcons. A bit of an average division, but Younghoe Koo, 58-yard field goal, bails out Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins playing pretty well, but again, Cousins, Derek Carr, don't trust him. I think Baker's the top guy in that division. Jaguars and Texans, again, Trevor Lawrence. Can't close, can't finish. Started out pretty well, but 24-20, CJ Stroud did finish. So Jaguars, you're on the clock. Broncos, Jets, who gives a shit? Ugly defensive games, 10-9, some bad missed field goals. Aaron Rodgers, you got to pick it up. Got to win games like that. Vikings and Packers, the surprise of the year. 4-0 Sam Darnold-led Minnesota Vikings. 31-29. Jordan Love, some fluky interceptions, but solid game. Good for the Vikings. But again, I'll say one thing. Sam Darnold never had it on the Jets. Never had the weapons. Never had it in Carolina. This is the best, the stuff that he's ever had. Justin Jefferson, Addison. You have a running game with Aaron Jones. So let's see if he can keep it up. Good for Darnold. This is your last chance. Make it count. Steelers and Colts, 27-24. Joe Flacco, old man. What he did for Cleveland last year. Guess who the backup is for the Colts? Anthony Richardson can't stay healthy. Joe Flacco got it done. Steelers, that's a bad loss. Got to win that game. Big one against the Cowboys Sunday night. Rams and Bears, Caleb Williams. Pretty good stat line. Most importantly, gets the W. Eberflus, good job, head coach. Could have gone for it at midfield at the end of the game. Decided to put his defense back out on the field. That's how you win with a young quarterback. Good for them. He's progressing nicely. Bears fans, going to take a couple years. Chill. Eagles and Buccaneers, 33-16 blowout. Baker owns Jalen Hurts. And I get it. They're without their number 1 and 2 receivers, Brown and Smith. But something's wrong in Philly, man. And as a Cowboys fan, I'm loving it. Coach is on the hot seat, 2-2, and they're not looking good. Good for Baker Mayfield. Hey, man, Deshaun, Baker, it keeps going. For me, they're the best team in the division. Patriots at 49ers. This is for you gamblers out there. This is when you just smash thousands of dollars on Moneyline Niners. They won't let you down. 30-13. Purdy didn't even play that great, but it's Jacoby Brissett and the Patriots. Another pick 6 to the house. Patriots, you're on the clock. Might as well start Drake May in a few weeks. The Washington Commanders. Does Washington have a quarterback? I think so. I know it's a small sample size, but Jaden Daniels is balling the fuck out, man. Good for him. One of the prettiest throws I've seen in a long time. But the Cardinals, a couple big losses here, man. A couple of my buddies, what's going on? Kyler Murray's not getting it done. You know, the two pretty good teams, the Lions and the Commanders, you guys failed. So kind of like my Cowboys, you guys still aren't there yet. But shout out to Marvin Harrison Jr. looking good. Quarterback's got to be better on fourth downs in the clutch. Chiefs and Chargers, speaking of clutch, 17-10 Chiefs. Rashee Rice out for the year. Hollywood Brown already out for the year. Your top 2 receivers out for the year. This motherfucker wins the Super Bowl. I think he's going to take out Brady. It's not always just about the amount of Super Bowls. This is insane. He literally has Kelsey and Xavier Worthy, but he makes it work. He does have the defense, the head coach. Herbert and them are banged up, so 17-10. They stay undefeated. Browns and Raiders. Raiders, another win. I think they're 2-2. They have no business being 2-2, but good for Gardner Minshew. Makes $13 million. He looks as good as guys that make 46, 55. And Deshaun Watson. Pretty good stat line to start. Not closing out games. Shit in the second half, not winning. Last play on fourth down, you're holding on to it, taking a sack. Fuck's wrong with you, man? This guy, with all this stuff still in his head, all these fucking whores and the massage parlor shit. I don't know, man. This feels like the curse of the Browns. He just doesn't have it anymore, but he'll get more opportunities. But Deshaun Watson, Kyler Murray, a lot of guys, Dak. Hey, if I'm going to rip Dak, got to rip a lot of these guys. A lot of high-paid quarterbacks not earning the moolah. Moving on. Bills-Ravens, the Sunday Nighter, 35-10 shellacking. The Ravens are back. They're 2-2. Don't look at the record. Derrick Henry, 87 to the house. Remember Mr. 9 out of 10 times right? I was wrong. I only thought the Cowboys shit defense would allow that. He went for 200 yards. He was a yard short. They tried getting it to him at the end, but 87 yards, that Eric Dickerson upright style. He still has it, man. And Justice Hill is great as the number 2, great at catching balls out the backfield. And Lamar's got that pop gun, and it's popping, and they're a force to be reckoned with, man. Good for them. And the Bills, they'll be okay, but hey, they were due for an L. Josh Allen, couple mistakes, couple amazing throws. Again, Keon Coleman, the rookie wide receiver, big drop there. You got to make those plays. I think if they're serious, you got to help that rookie out. In-season trade, get another wide receiver, or you're not winning the Super Bowl this year. Bills, but you do have one with Josh Allen. I'm guaranteeing it. Unless the Bills curse kicks in, what can you do? And the Monday Nighters, Titans 31, Dolphins 12. Really don't give a shit. Congrats, Tony Pollard. You finally averaged 4 yards a carry against the garbage team that has no quarterback, and they're royally fucked. So, Dolphins, you're on the clock. We don't spend time on these shit games. Now, the other Monday Nighter, that was football. Cowboy, all the shit team, whatever, or average teams, that was NFL football, man. Shout out to my boy V. He's a big Seahawks fan. All you Seahawks fans. Geno Smith, Kenneth Walker, that nice run, the cut, everything. DK always makes plays. But yeah, 42-29, Jared Goff, perfect. I think we got to go into that one here. Set the NFL, I guess, the completion record, or 18 for 18. And he was throwing some deep dimes and cuts and slants for 292, 2 TDs. Unreal. Jahmyr Gibbs doing his thing, as always. Jamison Williams out of Alabama. Deep threat, can take it to the house. You pair him with Amon-Ra St. Brown, Sam Laporta, Penei Sewell. You always need that beast tackle. They look good, man. They can challenge the 49ers and go to the Super Bowl. Would have been there last year if your coach wasn't too aggressive with the 4th downs. No one to do it, no one to reel it in. But the Lions are coming, guys. Good for Seattle. That's their first loss. People got to start taking the Seahawks more seriously, including myself and Geno Smith. But the NFC is wide open, guys.